We are live.
The Columbia Broadcasting System and the makers of Spraywell Lung Sanitizer and Lung Wipes present Quarantine Playhouse Theater, Orson Welles' producer. Good evening, listeners. This is Ernest Crapple speaking, your announcer of the century. Tonight, the Quarantine Players present the Quarantine Mystery Chiller Theater featuring Hollywood legend Joan Lamont Carlson Daniels. But first, a word from our sponsor, PriceGougers.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Colvin, and this is my brother, other Mark Colvin. We just started our new web space, PriceGougers.com, after Amazon and eBay kicked us out. We spent weeks driving all over the states of Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee to buy up all the paper goods and sanitizing products. And did we?
We did.
And we got all kinds of inventory of the Mark, don't we?
We do.
Do we?
We do. We got Spraywell Lung Sanitizer for only $127 per 2-ounce bottle.
But we don't just gouge, we trade too, do we?
We do.
We do! In stock, we have a half dozen real chicken eggs.
Which we will trade you for a gasoline-powered generator and a Honus Wagner 1909 Topps World Series baseball card.
A 14-ounce tin of Ralph's steel-cut oats.
Which we will trade you for a K-Bar C-rated survival knife and the 10th Planet Lost episode of Doctor Who.
And lastly, a 4-pack of Princess Ultra Soft bathroom tissue for that baby soft bum.
Which we will trade for several children of various backgrounds and a 1973 Ford Falcon GT Coupe used by Mel Gibson in the first Mad Max movie.
But it has to have been actually used in the movie.
So come on to us for all your solitary confinement needs.
At PriceGougers.com.
Good evening and welcome to the Quarantine Mystery Theater. This is Joan Lamont Carlson Daniels. I have amazing skin. Tonight's showcase stars a robust cast of luminaries. Brian McMullan as Mark Colvin, Jeff LaGreca as other Mark Colvin, Renee Ruiz as Kevin, Casey Jones as Maud, Kelly Brighton as Richard Bravos, Tony Wolfe as Jake, Judy Porter-Bosco as Sofia, Amanda Conlon as Daphne Bromwell, featuring Suzanne Slade as the Gruesome Lady and Foley and Music Supervisor, and Frank Romero as Ernest Crapple, announcer of the century. A chilling story begins on a rainy night. As an Amazon driver of questionable integrity sits in his delivery van.
Okay.
Kev, what did I say?
Hi, Mord. I'm still out on deliveries, but
But what? In my garage, do you know what I got? I got 15,000 cartons of toilet paper and...
I've been switching it up. Don't want anyone to catch on.
And I was promised 17,000, Kevy boy.
Well, looking right now, my van is stuffed with, I'd say, another 800 rolls.
Right. And 800 is not 2,000.
Right.
You know how much these would get on eBay alone?
4 packs would get anywhere from 30 to 80 bucks a pop.
Right. And even more through my contacts. Your job is to make packages go missing so that I get my 17,000. Understand?
Right. I'll make this delivery and then do another pickup at the warehouse. What a tool. Well, this is one creepy-looking house. It looks like their home decorator is Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, leave package and just walk away.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hi, Amazon. Package for, Gruesome Lady?
Yes.
Sorry, that name can't be right. I just...
Oh, no, it's right. Thank you. Here, let me give you a gratuity.
Oh, no, not necessary. Social distancing.
Oh, I insist. You delivery drivers, so honest and hardworking. Come in, come in.
Oh, this is some place you got here.
Oh, it is. Classic, you might say.
Wow. Are those stacks of...
Toilet paper? Why, yes. You might say my husband and I are hoarders, of a sort.
Oh, there are so many.
Oh, yes. Mountains and mountains. I imagine they are worth quite a sum during these trying times.
A fortune.
Yes, a fortune. You seem mesmerized by them.
Oh, there's so much. So much.
I'll tell you what. I will share them with you.
Yeah?
Yes. For every minute you are here, I will give you a roll of this toilet tissue you so desire.
What's the catch?
I will tell you several tales. Tales of the strange and mystifying, the dark and the macabre. And for every story, you will surrender to me time off of your life.
Okay, I get it. You're speaking metaphorically, right?
Yeah, of course.
I get it. You're a lonely old gal who just wants some company.
Sure. I would never be speaking literally. For every minute you were here, I would be sucking the life out of you. That's preposterous.
It is. Okay, sounds like a deal.
So it is. Then sit in the listener's chair and let us begin a tale that takes place in the near future. While humanity is wrestling with a crisis of existential proportions, the wealthy flee to the skies. Richard Bravos was a billionaire among billionaires. He was safe in his private jet. He was safe among the gods, and he planned to remain in the skies for as long as the earth below him was in chaos.
Mr. Bravos, this is Jake in the cockpit. Our refueling plane has just arrived. It's just above us. We'll be docking shortly.
Fueling in midair. You gotta love that.
There may be a bit of a thump, folks. No need to be worried. We're just trying out a new boom system.
Mr. Bravos, how is your sun tea?
Not as good as the Da Hung.
Well, we've run out, but it is a nice guarana.
Yeah, if you say so. Hey, that doesn't look like our usual air tanker. What was that?
That's nothing to be worried about, folks. I've reduced our speed and we'll be dropping down to an appropriate altitude.
That's what he said the last time. I'm tempted to replace him with a good pilot next time we dock. I could do it, you know.
Whatever you say, Mr. Bravos.
Is that knocking?
It sounded like it came from...
From the outside.
Oh, there's someone outside the airplane.
What's that they're wearing?
Some sort of flight suit and respirator. Captain, there's someone outside the hull.
They must have sent an engineer over on a skyhook. I'll be right there. Switching to autopilot.
Just part of the new refueling crew, I'm sure.
Now, Captain, the way we should handle this is...
Sofia, where are they?
There, at the porthole.
Okay. Strap yourselves in.
What are you doing? You can't open that door.
We're at a low altitude. Just sit down, Mr. Bravos, Sofia. All right, the pressure is equalized. And now! Take my hand!
Thank you, Jacob.
What's going on? Take off that helmet.
Of course.
There.
Daphne Bromwell.
Hello, Richard.
What the devil?
You don't think you're the only billionaire that's living in the skies these days, do you?
Billionaire? You have to thank me for your fortune. If it weren't for me, you'd be nothing.
I was as much a part of Divina Vision's success as you were.
Nonsense. But it didn't matter, did it? You sponged off me like the parasite that you are.
Harsh words for the person responsible for refueling your private jet.
Fair.
That's right. I recently acquired the petroleum company that services all the remaining Sky Barons, so you'd better play nice while we replenish your fuel.
Oh, what's to stop me from reacquiring you? Your assets are nothing compared to mine.
That may be, but I've acquired a few new ones recently that might make you think differently. Oh, come, Richard. Let's let bygones be bygones. It's hard enough to remain in the sky without us billionaires pushing each other out of it.
Fine. Would you care for some tea?
Broken leaf black tea. Goriana. Cheap at 6,500 per kilo. I thought you had a thing for Da Hung.
I can get you something else. Sofia! Where did she go off to?
Oh, don't bother the poor girl. I imagine you run her ragged. So, how long?
Beg pardon.
Well, here we are up above it all, while the rest of the world burns. How long have you been aloft now?
Oh, that. I'd say other than a brief stop on my island, 5 weeks.
Ha! I have you beat, Richard.
Is that so?
2.5 months.
Oh, nonsense. Why is this refueling taking so long? Jacob!
2.5 months. I finally beat you at something, Richard Bravos.
Fair. I still place higher on the Forbes list. Jacob!
Maybe he's in the loo.
Sofia?
Maybe she's in there with him. Wouldn't that be naughty?
Oh, I grow tired of you. Jacob!
Have you checked the skyhook?
The skyhook? No.
Oh, look, there they go. Traversing the air between our aircraft. Well, I guess I should be going.
But my crew, who will fly my plane?
When I told you that I had made some acquisitions, you should have taken me more seriously.
Jacob! Sofia!
Piss off, you!
Ha! Farewell, you horrible poopy head!
2.5 months, Bravos. All this time I've been making deals and managing new business relationships.
But they're with me.
Are they? You might say their loyalties were up in the air. It's a new world, Richard, and those of us who dominate the sky own it. I'll just clip into the skyhook, and one last question for you, Richard. The fuel, how long do you think you can stay aloft in this craft? 15 hours? 17 hours?
This is a Dreamliner. It can stay aloft for 25 hours. I'll have a new pilot dropped in here before you make it to the next hemisphere.
Right. With you.
What? What do you mean?
You got one thing right about me, Richard. I am a parasite, and all this time I've been sucking the fuel from your shriveling veins. Happy crash landing!
No!
And thus another card fell from the sky. But Daphne Bromwell didn't need Chicoletto to tell her that.
That wasn't so bad. How many rolls was that story worth?
74 rolls of Sherman. Oh, you look a little pale. Like that story might have taken a few years off of you. A few years off of you. A few years on to me.
Oh, I just need some water.
Have some tea. It's da hung. Dungha.
Don't you mean dahung?
Nope. This one tastes like it sounds. Dungha. While Kevy is rinsing his mouth out, we'll say goodbye for now. But be sure to come back and join us for another tale of the dark untwisted.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to the Quarantine Mystery Chiller Theater. Tonight's episode was written by Jeff LaGreca. I am Ernest Crapple. Have a pleasant and safe evening.
Everybody clap. You guys were awesome. Thank you all very much. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Great job.
Well done, Quarantine Theater.